Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships, proudly supported by Drake's Pride, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and proudly hosted by two wonderful venues in Club Helensvale and also Club Rebekah. Thank you to both of those and all staff involved for making this event what it is. And also Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins, More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Ace Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and the Bioscapes Group. If you need any of those sponsors, please support those that support our great game. And we're here again now for round 2. This time we've got the under 15 open pairs. Should be a pretty good game here. We have the team of Team Paradise Point, which is Riley Kuskopf, that's what I thought it would have been, and Jaida Porter up against Rebekah Blackley and Mia Scurr. And Mia, obviously, people should be able to remember her from yesterday, playing an absolute cracking shot. And Robbie has a copy of it here.
I'll tell you what.
How quick.
It's a mighty effort. Look at this for a bowl. What a shot. 8 down to 1 up.
We need a replay. What a shot that was. 8 down to draw the ultimate shot. That was just unbelievable yesterday from young Mia. Very, very good shot that. Hopefully we can see plenty of those in this game, and we have a very good game here.
Yeah, we've got, it's going to be an interesting game. Young Riley here, who's on the mat just having their return trial end, has only been playing for 3 months. He's part of the Paradise Point Junior Dolphins group up there at Paradise Point and loving the game, and he's playing with young Jaida Porter, who's been playing for about 6 or 7 years really, but this is her second championships, and they're playing against the very experienced Rebekah Blackley from Burnett Bowls Club up in Bundaberg, and of course, as Alan has said, experienced Mia Scurr from Millmerran. Mia having already won the silver medal yesterday in the open fours with her team, and Mia was in fact runner-up in the under-15 girls last year.
Yeah, very, very good player. She had a very enthusiastic third yesterday for her, young Keegan.
Yeah, it was great to watch, and although they were beaten by a very experienced team, their enthusiasm and concentration and willing to get the shot never died.
No, they were very good. So hopefully that comes into this game and we get to see some very good bowls again. Again, straight off, even though it's only a roll-up, or they call them a trial end, a lot of support there from Mia to a lead.
So these teams both played on one of the other greens, so all teams will experience a game on each green, 2 carpeted, different speeds, as the new one is just settling down, and the grass green to the left of picture now, which is probably a little bit slower than the carpet at this stage after all the rain we had last weekend and the summer growth.
Yeah, they've renovated that green. It's only just coming back in, so I don't expect it to be super quick over there, but from all reports, it's running nicely.
Yeah, up to about 13.5 seconds, we understand, which is quite a good speed for one that's just come back in.
Well, this is the first day of play for it, I think you'll find. So, pretty good effort that. The boys here at Helensvale do a good job. The green stuff. So just finishing the trial ends here. So again, we'll just put it out there about Bowls Link for those people that may have it or looking to get something like that. Bowls Link is very, very good. It's a good tool for people to have on their phone to help them to be able to find results, upcoming games, the rinks that they're playing on, who they're playing against. It will give you just about everything you need to know about the game and this competition. So there's a link down there on the screen. Take a screenshot of that if you can and jump down into Bowls Link. It's a very good tool for our game for people to be able to follow their favourite players, sons, daughters, grandsons, granddaughters, all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a great tool that Bowls Australia have launched.
We'll try and get the QR code up there, make it easy for you to grab that.
So a couple more bowls left to come here. Sit back and enjoy another great game of bowls. Again, it doesn't. The format doesn't change from the under 18s. It's 3 bowl pairs. We have 18 ends, and it's again 2 hours and 15 minutes. They should not get anywhere to it near 2 hours and 15 minutes, but we'll see how they go. Wow, look at the little Broadbeach bull coming down on the other rink. The shirt's bigger than him. Have a look at that. That's a shirt, people. That's not a dress.
Yeah, we do have some some little tackers next door.
Wow.
Awesome to see. Just terrific.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, now we'll just have to wait for the bell. This is a timed game.
Yep.
2 hours 15. Which I should make easy.
Yeah.
Another beautiful day on the Gold Coast. The rains from the weekend have gone and we're under sunshine and warmth once again.
Yeah, it's supposed to be up around that 30 degrees today. And there's the grass up the top. And good crowds.
Yeah, good crowds. We've got Audrey, who is one of the coaches from the Paradise Point Junior program, sitting behind the rink there with the young Dolphins. And she'll be steering young Riley and Jaida should they need her help. A really good program going on at Paradise Point. Some great volunteers up there giving up their time, and we're starting to see some results that we've got some very promising players coming out of the Dolphinarium.
The what?
The Dolphinarium. Home of the Dolphins.
Well, that'll do me.
Quite a good pod we have up there under the Dolphinarium.
Oh no. I hope Billy didn't come up with that. If you've come up with that, Bill, I'll be very disappointed. Oh, it's a great crowd. There's a lot of support here for all the young Chargers, and they're living up to it. They're putting on a show. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of movement on the greens, and the bowls have been very good as well. And there's the lead hawkie up the back there, Jacko. Loves his club, Helensvale, he does. Big supporter of the Hawks.
Yes, we've got quite a number of clubs represented, the whole state represented.
Yeah.
From the top end to way out west in Charleville. A big contingent from Bundaberg, from the Burnett Bowls Club. The Toowoomba district of Downs, and the various districts within the Brisbane and southeast area.
So we're just probably waiting on all greens to finish their trial ends, and then they'll ring the bell for the start of the game.
So both teams having a win in their first round, so this could well decide the group. So all to play for Team Paradise Point and Team Rebekah Blackley and Mia Scurr. And there goes the bell. So we're off.
We're into it now. See how we go. And as we can see here from Paul Whiteman, go the junior Dolphins. Fins up.
And Rebekah getting us underway. We saw Rebekah play yesterday on the live stream, or may have been Monday.
I think I'm going to call the live stream now the home of Mia.
Yes. Yeah, what a performance that was yesterday. Guiding her young team
And
to the silver medal.
Again, straight in with the encouragement. The first bowl, look at that, clapping.
Yeah, good starter from Rebekah.
Yep. Robbie, they're going to get in trouble here. It's the first end. Robbie's into him straight away. Look at this. You can see him up the back there. Telling the girls aren't paying any attention to Robbie at all.
What a great starter from young Riley.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, yep. There we go. He's got him. There, see. Bad girls.
It's just under a little.
Yeah.
For those that have just joined us, we're playing 3 bowl pairs. So 3 bowls to the leads and 3 bowls to the skips.
So he's grasped it nicely again.
He has.
Down to his weight now. He's trying hard.
It is. Good start from the young fella.
Just a little bit light with that one, but good effort that. Yeah, so Rebekah just asking if that bowl's going to be in her way. I don't think it will be. It won't be with that line.
No, she's undercooked that somewhat with line. Good aggressive weight trying to
hold
play
up
through the head.
Yeah. Yeah, I encourage my leads. Basically, there's nothing in front of them. Even if it's an opposition bowl, if he crashes onto the back, they crash onto the back of it. It's probably second shot, or they're in the area at least.
Yeah.
You know, so never worry about bowls in their area. Just keep trying to draw as if it's not there.
Yes. Again, good discussions from between Mia and Rebekah there at selecting the shot to play. We saw Mia yesterday in the final of the fours really discussing things with young Keegan, who played 3 for her.
It didn't really look like a discussion. It looked like Keegan saying, play this shot, Mia, and Mia going, no, Keegan.
I reckon Keegan might be skipping pretty soon. I'm sure he's skipping up at his club.
Yeah.
Laidley in the beautiful Lockyer Valley.
But pretty handy, Mia.
Yes.
Yeah, not too far away there, just a little bit light. But first bowl, good effort.
Our young Jaida has played in the junior championships before. She's one of the real up-and-comers up at Paradise Point. Gets the bowl away nice and smoothly.
Not too sure. Here it comes.
Here it comes. It's a great starter.
Good start here.
Very good start from Jaida. your eyes were opening up here. Might be see a bit of weight here from Mia. But she didn't
no,
tend to drive too much yesterday.
There's too much gaps. Big holes to go through there. So she just needs to arrive. Just land on either one of those bowls. She doesn't need to be silly. She's grassed it nicely. It's just the weight now.
Needs to hurry a little on that line. Just coming under. Beautiful weight.
Yeah, that's a very good effort, that. Thought she might have played probably down on the backhand underneath. Look for the jack. Trail it back to Rebekah's bowl. Well, that's taken that shot away too now. But I don't think Team Porter's got a bowl behind the jack, so she can afford to play with a little bit of weight.
Should swing now. It's going to be close here.
Just a little slide off that would be nice. Oh, probably
just
only one
falling
down
out.
now.
Yeah, good. Beautiful weight. Young Jaida looks to be on a good heading here.
Yep. Oh, she don't want to slice that jack.
Oh, I liked her weight there. She wasn't afraid to get there. One shot to the Paradise Point team. Good start from all bowlers.
Yeah, I was just watching that cut across. I thought she's going to get the back edge of the jack. Got lucky there.
Yeah. So a great nerve settler for all bowlers, but especially young Riley, who has only been playing for 3 months. And from all reports, has started off very well.
Yeah. So a little bit interesting there in the jack roll. So the jack roll was like a fixed stance. There was no movement.
No. It's running through a bit.
Yeah. Rebekah's a little bit narrow with this one, I think. And a little bit light on.
Yeah. Gives Riley another opportunity to seize the ascendancy.
Riley needs to adjust. Unlucky there. Rebekah again. Sent this one out. Skip won't be too unhappy with that one because she's managed to get it behind, which is always good. First one short. You don't want to be short again.
Yeah, both leads a little bit off thus far on this end.
There's plenty of room though for Rebekah. She's on a high line.
So
if it stays like that, it's going to be
Skip's end.
Yeah, it's. They're both going to be on the draw now. Now it's to see who can get in there first.
Jaida trying to get around that blue, but I think she's
into the back of it.
Yeah.
Well, the length's tripped them all up so far.
Mia showed exceptional skill with her drawing yesterday, and she won't be afraid to get around this red.
Well, commentator's curse.
Into it.
Is there something there we can't see?
I don't know.
Because it's just grabbing all of them, isn't it?
Good call by Riley there to call Jaida on the backhand.
No.
It too's building the wall.
It's just added another brick. Yeah, good afternoon. Vince down in New South Wales. Mia needs to thread the needle.
She's done it. Great bowl. Okay, Jaida still has room there.
Plenty. That's got to be at least a metre short.
This looks to be better.
No, is it?
It's trying to get there. And it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, good bowl,
bowl there.
Jaida. Now, it's going to be hard for young Mia to get through here.
Yep.
Wouldn't be one of Kelvin's favourite heads.
No, ugly.
Good effort here.
It just needs to drop harder.
Yeah, she's done it.
Be interesting. One.
Yep.
One to Mia.
Yep. 1-1 after two.
She's on the scoreboard. That's always good for the nerves.
Brindle's tipping Mia to be in a Queensland junior uniform within a couple of years. She could well be too.
Well, selectors are here and have been here. Be interesting to see.
Yes.
A lot of pressure because a lot of the what you would call big guns have been beaten.
Yeah, we saw an upset on their TV rink this morning with James Gilmore and Nick Marinelli from Broadbeach upsetting Harry Craig and Aidan Bartz.
So you look at results like that and you're thinking could be a bit of a shake-up in the junior ranks. Rebecca's left that a long way short. This has got to be just nerves at the moment.
Yeah. See if Riley can take advantage. Certainly looks to be good.
Needs to stop. Just going on through there.
And falling in.
Unfortunately there. Just overcooked it. So Rebecca sent that out nicely. She's corrected her weight. Still needs a little bit more on it. Yeah, just a little bit heavy, but
staying on this time, however.
So it just might be a little bit slower out there with the heat.
Yeah, improvement on each occasion from young Beck.
I know at Tweed on the indoor, with the air conditioning going, if it's cool in there, she'll quicken up a little bit because the carpet fibres stay a little bit closer together.
Yeah, it is.
And when they warm up, they just open up and slow down a touch.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have the same up at Paradise Point. Bit of temperature and humidity changes the way it plays. So I think the skips will determine this end once again.
Yep.
Both leads just taking their time to get their weight.
I'm still loving the little bull coming down here. Look at the shit. Hey, they're having a laugh and a sing
and their concentration. I mean, they're playing for around 2 hours in each game.
Yeah.
Their concentration levels have been fantastic. I know some of them have been hitting the slide in the playground here between matches.
Yeah, wish you could still have that energy.
Lovely bowl from Mia.
Jaida not far away here.
Yeah, pushing through for a good second shot.
Weight's very good. Just missed the line a touch, but second shot, like you said.
Mia does have a lovely smooth delivery.
Yeah. Just sitting behind there, very good. Still only one though.
Yeah. Jaida too with a lovely smooth delivery.
I think she's corrected a grass line.
Looks to be
but
pretty
she
handy.
put too much weight on.
Just fractionally. Yeah. Couldn't be short, however, so
No.
good attempt.
Yeah. It's that old saying, when you're down, you must reach. So, Mia's body language I haven't worked out yet. Is she thinking she's quick or?
I think she likes it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Still could be one, but I backed the Mia's bowl to be 2.
I think Robbie's backing that too.
Of course he's going to follow me. I've
Jada's
beaten him all morning.
Trying so hard to get back here. Very good attempt. May only be 1.
I'm liking 2.
Robbie's liking the red. Only 1. Robbie's got it right. He's back.
Oh, he jumped ship. Oh.
He's back. Robbie's back.
Okay.
2 from 2 for Robbie.
Oh, please.
He's claiming. I don't know.
I
That's
don't
correct.
know about that at all. No wonder Brian can't win.
So,
Never brings his glasses.
Rebecca's done the old Leeds Cardinal sin here, I think, of rolling
Dropped
it
it
out
in
of bounds.
Out of bounds?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Some of these jacks, according to Robbie, do have bias, so it may well have been.
Now, we had this discussion earlier. Robbie doesn't get the opportunity to roll the jack.
Because he doesn't win an end.
Yeah, his team. They struggle to win. Oh, please. The only time he ever got to roll the jack was when he led for Bester. Bester could clean up his rubbish, couldn't he?
Yes. Now young Riley's thrown it in the ditch, and
So they can move the mat now, as Mia's said.
Jack goes on the tee, and Mia's asked Rebecca to bring the mat up a few metres.
That's the way it goes. If you throw it out of bounds or into the ditch more than once, it goes onto the tee, and the opposition get the original team get the advantage of moving the mat to wherever they want. Well, okay.
Rebecca's taken a little time here to get her weight.
That's just nerves, that.
Yeah.
100% nerves.
Riley's not going to run into it, is he?
Yep. I think he's made like a gentleman's agreement that I'm not going to make you look bad.
No, very chivalrous from young Riley.
I'm just going to put one near you and say, well, it's the carpet.
Yes.
We can we can defend each other. So Rebekah really hasn't improved too much. Yeah, not really sure who they are. There are a couple of charges from the Broadbeach Club. And yeah, the shirts are quite big.
I think one could be Omar's old shirt.
Yeah, unfortunately, not to be funny, but there's not a lot of bowls equipment in clothing out there designed for kids.
No.
To be honest, which is probably... It's not a huge market, but there is a market there if somebody's doing clothing. Just try and get a couple more out there for the kids.
Yeah, I know the Dolphins have found a manufacturer. As we said earlier, Riley's only been playing for 3 months, so this is his first state junior championships, and he's just struggling with his weight at this stage, but I'm sure he'll find it.
Yeah. And it's not just clothing, it's footwear as well.
Yes.
A lot of the bowls companies with their shoes don't go down to the small size for the kids. So there's a little market there. But it's good to see them out there. They don't care how they look.
No.
They're just playing bowls.
They just want to play, that's right.
So again, it's the battle of the skips.
Yeah, good start from Mia.
Mia's just winning that at the moment. So Jada's just going to slip through around the back. Hopefully it'll stay up. He's got the first half out nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting into her groove now.
Yeah. That is very good. It's just fallen into a better spot. So Jada's on an aggressive line, but probably doesn't have the weight to hold it. But that little feather there will just about do.
You take that. You take that.
Well,
Wasn't a great bowl, but
you definitely take it. But wow, that's luck. I had that on a couple of occasions on Monday against me. We were holding numbers both times. First time the skip bounced off about 5 bowls to get second shot. The second time he run off 3 bowls to get second shot.
that's why we love the game so much. But, on another good line from Jada here.
Yeah.
Needs to hurry.
She's very close.
What an effort here.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
good try.
great effort. So one more to Team Mia.
Yeah, 4 ends for 4 singles.
Very honest game. The leads are playing their own little game, friendly game,
Yep.
and the skips are playing their game.
I think the first lead to really get their weight and line,
Yeah.
then we'll see some scoring because both have struggled thus far.
Let's see how we go. See who's going to jump on first. By the looks of the first one, I think Rebekah's still short. So the door's open there for young Riley again.
Yeah, Rebekah's given him an opportunity. Looks to have been a better delivery there.
He's grasped it nicely.
Yeah. It's just flying a little.
Yeah, still running, isn't it?
Yeah. Does stay on now.
Bowls Royalty trying to sneak in down the side there again, I think. Looks like Lenny Clark.
Yes. Yeah, we've certainly got some experienced and talented bowlers in the crowd here today.
Yes. And it's great to see. As we know, Lindsay's a pathways coach for Bowls Australia. So she's coming down to have a look at the juniors up here in Queensland.
Now that last bowl of Rebekah's forced Riley onto his forehand. He looks to have better weight here. Yeah, much better bowl. Still a bit short. Yeah, Mark Spring, good to hear from you. Hope you're well. It is great to see so many juniors playing.
Rebekah, get through there. Hurry down. Well, it is shot, I'd say. Riley needs to get inside. Just missed, unfortunately.
So on the adjacent rink, it's the other half of this section 3 in the under 15 pairs, including 2 of the Rowe family. Rode family. Yes, and they are only 2 of the 7 represented here today.
Wow. What an effort. Were they trying for a netball team or and got bowlers?
Good bowl from Mia there, getting around all the front traffic.
So 7 out of 10 children playing bowls in the one family. How good is that? Oh no, not that one. Unlucky
well
there.
Weighted, but yeah. Second shot. Or are you tipping the blue there, Alan?
No, it's second. So Mia doesn't need to change much. She's got to be careful not to play narrow and heavy.
She's avoided that error, and
which is good. She is heavy, but she's kept it out wider, which is good. She's narrow and heavy. Big chance of rolling Jada's through. So you've got to stay away from that.
Jada just trying to avoid the orange bowl of Rebekah Blackley's.
It's well grasped. She can use the inside of that bowl.
And she has, and
just
fallen
missed.
in for shot perhaps.
Just missed. I'm
You're
on the
pretty good
I'm
judge,
on the
Alan.
blue. It's close, but I'm on Mia's bowl. It's not much in it.
Robbie's on the red.
Robbie doesn't like to have a go on these close ones.
Robbie's on the purple with you.
Yeah, of course he is. I've got him covered. He's given up.
Yeah. Good positional bowl from Mia there.
Jada, I don't know if she sent it.
She's just taken the weight off. One more to Team Scurr.
Yep,
Another
one it
single.
is. I'm all over it. I got him covered. He's given up. He's going and taking my opinion now. He's got 4 cameras over there, and he's still taking my opinion.
I'm staying out of this this debate, I think.
Yeah, so again, another one. What about the bucket hat? I didn't see that. I don't know how the poor little one can see. Look at it.
Yeah. Could be Omar's shirt.
Wow. I'm not worried about the shirt. Look at the hat. How good is it? Oh, he's fooled him with the jack roll as well.
Tell you what, yeah.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't
Fantastic.
What happened there? No. What happened there?
I think it was a one, in fact, to the Dolphins. I was right.
No, well, they didn't measure.
No.
Did I wasn't watching, unfortunately. Did Rebekah throw it out of bounds, or?
No.
We'll wait to see the score. Because they picked the jack up. Well, they didn't measure, and Rebekah had one finger up, and they picked the jack up. So she must have thrown it out of bounds, or no?
Because Riley started off with the first bowl of the end.
Okay. I was watching the screen, but I was watching the little ones over here. How cool are they? I think it's great. I'm easily distracted, Robbie. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but I reckon I've got a couple of them.
Oh, dear.
Not even going to go there. So, well, yeah. I don't know how they work that out, to be honest.
Our producer's going to go back to the footage and see if he can investigate. Good bowl from Riley Kuskopf there. That's shot, I believe. Now Rebekah on her forehand, trying to clear the blue. Which she has done just. And close to shot. Well, however, Jaida is indicating it is the blue that is shot. Riley just flying a bit here.
Yeah, struggled a little bit with the weight.
Yes. His first major tournament, having only picked up the game 3 months ago. Great to see him here.
Rebekah short just
Yes.
again, unfortunately.
Yeah, gives Jaida some room still on the forehand. Get around that front orange that is probably three metres short of the head.
Any contact? That could be a couple.
Yeah,
Or it may have just fallen out.
Yeah. Yeah, good bowl from Jaida.
So Mia now just needs to probably get just underneath. A little bit narrow, unfortunately.
It looks as if both players claimed the shot there, and Riley never claimed the shot, says Robbie.
So Mia, better wait.
Yeah.
She
Gonna
get down
use the
to
orange.
that bowl.
Yes,
That's it.
that's shot. Difficult for Jaida now. Needs to come under her own red.
Yep. to try and get round it.
Needs to really swing now. Just a tad heavy.
So we're back on track with the score by the looks of it. We still don't know what happened. By the looks of it, I think Rebekah's got the finger the wrong way. Yeah, it's...
Hey, I've got this one right. 1, 2, Rebekah and Mia. We think it's 4-2, but we will see what happens to the scoreboard.
2-4 would be the score.
2-4 rather than 4-2, says the producer.
Yeah, that is the score. So, yeah, still got us a little bit stumped, but doesn't matter. We move on. That's the score. And it has been an interesting game.
Certainly has. We need a sideline eye.
Yeah. The old Tony McGee.
Barry Ross for Rex Mossop.
Yeah. Magoo was always down there. That's my era.
Good bowl from young Riley.
Yeah, he's starting to find his feet.
Yes.
Nerves are probably settling down now.
Yeah. For those that just joined us, both these teams have had a victory in the first round, so we're expecting this match to decide the section winner.
Speaking of bowling royalty, Tony Bonnell just walking behind us here. One of our Australian para-jackaroos and Commonwealth Games gold medalist.
Wonderful man, Tony, and still can play very well, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I played against him in an event last year and he was all over it.
Him and his wife do a wonderful job with the parasides. He's very, very dedicated. Serena is all over the inclusiveness of the sport and really pushing it and doing a great job with the paras and bringing everybody into the game.
Wonderful to see.
Yeah. She's got the a young charger, Damon, here that she's done a lot of work with.
Young Riley on the backhand.
So doesn't need that bowl. Oh,
No,
he got
didn't
stiff
need
on
it.
that.
He did.
He's probably still holding. It's close.
It's close. Yeah, I think Robbie's tipping the blue.
No, Robbie will back me now.
Good afternoon, Alan, out at Charleville. Charleville, of course, represented here this week.
So Mia now is down again to the battle of the skips. There's plenty of room for them to get in. Great effort here. So, probably two there. So Mia just needs to correct on her weight.
Plenty of room on the backhand.
Yeah, she's been pushed over onto a backhand.
To minefield on the forehand.
Yeah, she tried to navigate it earlier, but just missed. She was a little bit wide and light, so she doesn't need to correct too much. A little straightener off that would be nice. Oh, I got too much of it that time.
Still plenty of room for young Jaida to draw the shot. So just needs to
it
slow.
to stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Knew she had to be up, but
Yeah, got to reach.
we've had all singles from the first 6 ends of the match. This could be our first multiple.
Mia needs this to drop.
And it's doing so.
Now just stop.
Still running on. Yeah, I thought that was going to come
Wow.
right under it. Okay.
So, still could be 2 there to Team Dolphins. Oh, I
Has she
don't think
taken too much weight off?
She doesn't want that purple one.
Could get under it, you know.
She doesn't want that purple
nearly.
one. That could be.
Then could be a couple here at least.
Could be 1 down. They're having a good look. No one's committing.
2. 2 shots to Team Blackley and Scurr.
Wow. I got nothing. Sorry. I thought it might have been 1. Fiona, not too sure. We'll send the question out to Bowls Queensland. They might be able to answer that for you as to who was the youngest competitor or the age of the youngest competitor. But I'm backing it's probably on the rink beside us.
Yeah, it appears to be.
Because all of them are, you know, are about 3 feet tall. So Robbie Allen thinks there may be a 7 or 8 year old.
She's 102 years, no, just 90 years younger than Robbie.
Yes. But we'll get in touch with somebody at BQ that can help us out, possibly.
Pretty good first effort from young Riley.
Yeah, he's been a little bit heavy throughout, but that's not a bad effort.
It is a battle next door too, in the Battle of the Giants, 8-4.
8-4, yeah.
Yeah, good ball from Rebekah.
We're thinking of later on in the day getting a team photo of that rink and getting them with Lurch.
Yes, that will be a good photo.
Hey?
It's certainly a game for all ages and all sizes and all abilities.
Yeah, 100%. It's just great to watch them. You watch the enthusiasm in it. They're full of beans. They're wandering around. They're up and down. They're encouraging. They're picking bowls up. They're dancing and skipping down the green.
Yeah, Rebekah likes this one. Good weight here. Yep.
It's a couple.
Jaida indicating the weight and the line she wants, but Riley's come under a little. Okay, a little bit of work for Jaida to do. Giving some encouragement to young Riley.
Yeah, it's what it's all about. And again, the other side to that coin is I've been in that situation where the skip's been trying to encourage me and I've played absolute rubbish and I've told the skip to just leave me alone.
You were over-encouraged. Alan was over-encouraged and couldn't deliver.
That hole just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So Mia now, she's just around or just under that blue, or she'll count. It's good effort. I'd say there's 3 at the moment. Really, after the last end, I'm a little bit nervous about calling anything.
Oh, Jada's managed to grab shot there. Beautiful weight. Was tight, but got a result.
After the last end, she still could be 3 down. But Mia's still got a bullet there. Very close. Oh, it's just going to get away on her. That's a great effort. So still got 1 there. Doesn't need to correct too much.
Just a little short.
So it's just ask for Jack High. Let's see what she can do with this one. I think she's struggling at the moment because she's not 8 down.
Yeah,
Hey?
Well, I'll never forget that bowl. What a cracker that was yesterday.
So 1 down. And close here.
Jada just needs to get under this blue. What a fine effort this is.
And that'll be 2.
Great bowling, young Jada. 2.
So given the 2 back that they just picked up. No. No. No, they... Oh, hang on. Oh, well, that's... that's 1. So they're going for the measure for 2. I don't know, but the jack just moved. That's only 1, was it?
It looked like 2, but we have been confused.
Let's have a look. Wait, hang on a minute.
Yes, 2.
Hey.
6-4. It's been as nearly as entertaining watching them decide the number of shots, hasn't it, Alan?
There was a little bit of movement in the jack there on that one as well. But we've got bowling royalties here and going to do some commentary. I will probably sit out for a little while and let Adam have a chat with Lindsay Clark. Thanks everybody. I'll join you shortly. Enjoy the knowledge and experience of Lindsay Clark. Hey, superstar, Lindsay, you know that.
Good line there from young Riley, just a couple of metres short. And welcome, Lindsay. Great to have you here in the commentary box for this wonderful event.
Thank you so much. It's been great to watch some of these young juniors, not just the quality of play, but how they've gone about their games these last few days. Just so impressive. So much positive energy and support for each other, regardless of how they're going on the scoreboard, which is pretty cool. It doesn't seem that long ago that I was out there, but it's about 25 years, I think Mum reminded me yesterday. So just to make me feel old.
Yeah, no, I was speaking to some other people, and they remember the times of Brett Wilkie and Nathan and Rice playing as juniors, and time gets away. But
it definitely
you've now got a great role in pathways and coaching with Bowls Australia?
Yeah, I do. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, so working as a BA pathways coach with our developing jackaroos, so those that are in the emerging squads and coming through the system and live in Queensland, just helping guide and mentor them and help them get on their way and get up the ladder a little bit quicker than they might have done on their own. But we're so lucky in Queensland, the talent. We've just got so much depth. It's been amazing. And more recent, just the last 2 years working on our Queensland High High Performance Academy. So that development starting maybe from a younger age, some of our juniors coming through to help them get up the ladder into the Queensland state teams and representative teams.
Fantastic.
And
I think bowls in Queensland is certainly in good hands, and we've got a promising future having a look at some of the talent here this week.
Yes, 100%. So, I work pretty closely with Thorpe. So, Alan Thorpe's a bit of a legend in the state of Queensland and heads up the coaching team. And, a few of the support crew around helping out as well. So, it takes a village to get these young ones coming through up on the journey and on their way. But, bowls is such a wonderful sport. It gives way more than just success. There's prize money to start with when they're at kids this age. They all love that. But in terms of, building relationships and the travel and just the life skills, I guess you can learn from our sport.
Right.
So that's what we like to teach, I guess, at our academy level. And it's very much more than just success.
Yes, I'm sure some of these kids will remain lifetime friends. And young Jaida from Paradise Point, just in a bit of strife here, at least 2 down. Just seeing the age of the kids on the adjacent rink, and they're struggling to find a shirt size for some of them, but it's just so wonderful, and they're able to concentrate at that age for 2 hours. Approximately how long each match goes is just wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. I was just talking to Jay Globitz there just before. There's a lot of Broadbeach shirts out there in their junior crew, and his own little boy out there. It's a bit of a mind spin, actually, seeing all the younger, the Globitz boys, a Rice boy, a Kiwi boy, Wilkie daughter coming through.
I saw Wilkie playing with the Globitz.
Yeah, so she not playing today now in the end, bit nervous, I think. But she'll be out in the singles tomorrow.
Right.
But just what a fantastic sport to get out and have a crack and just enjoy being out there. So talking to Jay, he said at Broadbeach there's no junior membership fees, their green fees are covered, uniform, they just want to see the kids involved in the sport early. So how fantastic.
And we just saw a couple of players from Broadbeach in their first broadcast game this morning, and young James has only been playing the game for a year.
That's fantastic.
James
I've heard.
Gilmore, and he and his partner Nick Marinelli, fantastic play this morning.
Yeah, I think this event is so good as well to, not just be out there competing, but learning about the game, how to play it, the different tactics. I was talking to a gentleman earlier about young Mia and Rebekah playing in the first game against some young juniors that didn't really know how to do a scorecard or declare a head, and they really took them under their wing and taught them about how to do scorecards and taught them, it wasn't just about winning the game. They were actually helping their other young junior friends.
Fantastic.
So just love to see it. And so we saw Mia on the live stream yesterday in the gold medal match, so positive and supportive with a team that was just all put together last minute.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see.
I was speaking to Keegan's mum, and fantastic, they made their way to the gold medal, but smiles on their faces, just awesome.
Amazing. Some good bowls there. Young Jaida pushing Riley's shot up. We think it might have just been one shot. Had some good ends here. The leads have taken a while to get their length or their weight, but they're starting to fire up now, and young Jade is certainly making Mia work hard for her shots.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's such a great surface, I think, here as well. It really does allow to have, once you get in your rhythm, it allows really good heads and good bowls to happen.
Marvellous.
So, I think, it's not unusual for most of these juniors to be a bit nervous and, feel a little bit of the pressure from some of them being out in their first tournament. Once the nerves settle down and they realise they're just playing the sport that they love, then generally they get a little bit more relaxed and a little bit better.
Absolutely. Young Riley leading up here for Jaida from Paradise Point has only been playing the game for 3 months.
Oh wow, that's amazing!
But so encouraging for him to be playing at this level. We're talking earlier with Alan about the great junior programs that some of the clubs do have. I know where Burnett Bowls Club is well represented this week. We have players from Charleville, Townsville, Cairns, Tara, the Downs District, and all over southeast Queensland.
So good to see, and so many clubs and their volunteers that really get behind and support these juniors. Like, you can't do it without club coaches, and they just give up their time. Speaking to young Michaela from with Glasshouse Mountains and talking about the role Bill has played for her in the junior program out there.
Terrific program.
And just not just on green, but in terms of, again, we talk about the life skills, but just providing them a connection, friendships, travel, support, and then learning the game as a secondary option, I guess you could say, has just been fantastic. But
True.
Yep. So many great people out there in our sport. They just want to give back.
Absolutely.
Give back to their clubs and the kids coming through and all their members.
Yes, I know up at our club at Paradise Point we have a great team of volunteers that give up their time and go away and travel when the kids are playing in events away.
I like this one. A little bit of a chasing the ball, bit of energy.
We've seen a bit of energy
like
from Rebekah.
That. Up and about. Oh, claps.
Now, still opportunity for young Riley to draw in here. So we're on a good heading. And the crowd's been great this week too, and the encouragement from family and friends and supporters from their clubs has been terrific. Great effort from young Riley there.
Yeah, pretty good start to give Jaida something to work with, a ball behind the head and in the area. But yeah, the parents and the guardians are people that support these kids, and not just their own children and their own club, but across the board. It's just fantastic.
Yes.
There's just such a great energy around a state junior championship or any junior event really. It's all about supporting the young ones out there, win, lose or draw.
We had an inquiry earlier about the age of the youngest compared to here. We've actually, Bowls Queensland have just got back to us, 3 9-year-olds we have.
9?
Yes.
Wow.
I think 3 of them might be on the rink adjacent to us here.
Yeah, they're quite little over there, aren't they?
Yeah, the 3 9-year-olds. So we've got 9 right up to 17.
Fantastic.
And when you see the success of the Nelson boys from, they're at Capalaba now, formerly of Belmont, the junior programs are working.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Kane, come through the ranks in our state system, and I was lucky enough to work with him in the pathways with the emerging Jackaroos, and now he's a fully fledged open Jackaroo, heading over to the Trans-Tasman very shortly. And he just gives back to the sport as well. He loves supporting the juniors at Capalaba there, loves the game. I remember, when he was 5 or 6, just wanted to get out there and practice. Yeah. So everyone sees his success, but the amount of work that has gone in, the support he's had from his parents and his brother and all the coaches and support team he's had, it's a pretty cool story.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Hard work pays off.
That's right, and a great role model for the young ones coming through now as well, which is crazy to think because you remember him as a little kid himself. Yeah. So the fact that people now maybe look up to him is, I'm not sure he's quite grasped that yet, but I'm like, well, mate, this is you now.
But it's great that he's gone on and, become a leader.
Yes.
Of those younger than him now. It's terrific.
Very true, and very natural at it as well. It just comes organically to him. Teach the young ones, how to play and how to play in the right way as well.
And shall we be seeing you in the Queensland Premier League this year, Lindsay?
I'm actually having a season off. Yeah, so I was just talking to someone earlier. So I've played every Premier League season for the last 21 years, and my kids are 6 and 9 now. So my husband's gone back to work full time Monday to Friday. So weekends are pretty special at the minute. Yeah. So my first summer of having weekends home with the kids.
Yeah, good on you.
I'm not sure. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Yeah. So I'll be the Ospreys' biggest support crew, biggest number 1 fan.
Good on you.
But a lot of support from Turles to allow me to do that this summer, just to focus on family, which is important. So
great. She'll be missed down there at the Ospreys.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. It's going to be a great season, actually. Really? Yeah, quite even, I feel. It's a lot of good players coming up to play in it, and exciting times.
Yeah, well, the Dolphins, we've got Dawn Heyman coming
Love
up
that.
This season.
Love Dawny.
Great. Yeah.
My little World Championship teammate. She's a fantastic acquisition. She's such a great person to have alongside you and can play the game.
Yeah, we're very excited to have her at the Dolphinarium this year. I think she'll be missing the first game over with the Jackaroos.
Yes, there's a few in that boat. Yep. Anyone with a Jackaroo in your team, sorry about that. But yes, they are representing the country.
Absolutely.
So it's a little bit of a sacrifice made, but a few clubs will be in that boat.
Yep. And that's what you can do. I'm sure we'll see some of the juniors we're going to see on live stream this week wearing the green and gold down the track.
I have no doubt there's a lot of talent out there. Watching the finals yesterday, you don't want to play against them. I think they were very high. The standard was amazing, very consistent, and just so positive, like I said earlier. Great initiatives now, like there's a BPL junior event that's going to run alongside the BPL in Moama in February, which a few of the juniors here are going to, and they're so excited. And yeah, just so many opportunities for the kids these days. Lots of tournaments around the place, and clubs really, opening up their arms and their doors to young kids coming through. And
so good.
Fantastic.
Good first bowl from young Riley there, but a great reply from Rebekah Blackley. Something there for Riley to sit on.
Yeah, a good guide. I think when you're starting off, if you can get that visual when the jack's kind of hidden, if your skip can tell you, that bowl is where the jack is, kind of aim in that area, it's quite helpful.
We can see the maturity of the players on the Battle of the Giants next door.
Making sure the bowl didn't go across their head to interrupt the other players. Very good.
Got the umpire on there to do a measure.
Here we go. Beck's coming in again with another great shot. Very good bowls there. Let's see what reply Riley can have. He needs a little bit more speed.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Coming in very nicely. That's a great
Brilliant
shot.
bowl, young Riley.
You'd think he'd be happy with that. He didn't give too much away.
No,
poker face.
He does have a poker face, but for a player who's only picked up a bowl 3 months ago for the first time, that's a very good reply to Rebekah's two great bowls there.
And looking at the line, I mean, sometimes the hardest bit when you start off is trying to make sure you can try and nail your line. Eventually you get the weight as the game goes on. You can feel it. But three great lined bowls there from Riley. Definitely make you skip a little bit. Happy with that one. Ease the pressure a little bit.
Yes.
I missed the first game, but do we know the standings of these two teams?
Yes, both teams won their first game.
Okay.
So
very important match.
Yes, the winner of this match will probably go through.
Nice. And got Jaida on the bench there. Looks like talking to the coach, getting some support.
Yes. Yeah, we've got one of our wonderful assistants and volunteers up from Paradise Point here.
It's fantastic. I think just guiding them and just giving them that reassurance that sometimes they need. That's all.
Yeah, Audrey's just been sitting there and not being outspoken, waiting for them to come to her if they need advice.
Exactly how it should be for the coaches out there.
We saw Lurch doing that yesterday. I think he's doing the same today.
He is. I asked him how he was going. I think he thinks it's more stressful than playing for Australia. Probably because his son is out there as well, I imagine. And also you don't have a lot of control.
No.
You just got to wish them well and support them. And then, he said he doesn't like to overstep it. He wants them to play their own shots. But if they're a bit indecisive, come check in with the coach.
Yep. Great young kid, Levi. I was fortunate enough to play against him here last week.
Just needs to sneak under. Was on track there, Mia.
Unlucky.
Another one roundabout.
Okay. Young Jaida just needs a little bit more grass and another foot of weight.
Good job here, Robbie, giving us some different angles. I think the young kids maybe not used to live stream at times, so it can be a bit challenging when they get really into it and get behind the head, but we'll be teaching them that. Robbie's out there giving them a few tips. Yeah, they will learn, So
they're having a good look at what she needs to do. Yes.
Yep. There are some adults out there, you're right, Robbie, that just seem to favour hovering on that centre line at times.
Yeah, generally it's been pretty good this week, Robbie.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I think it's a hard habit to break if you naturally do that normally in a game, and then you get on a live stream maybe for the first or second time and you keep forgetting. It's like,
it's easy to
the left.
do because you've got your mind on the game.
Yeah.
So Mia's showing some experience there, walking up to get a good picture of what she needs to do. And Jada's last bowl was well positioned in a good catching spot. So Jaida showing some experience there. She's been playing the game for about 3 years.
Oh, wonderful.
It's her second championship.
Yeah, it's great to see, if the clubs get 1 or 2 juniors, if you can start to build that and you really start that, connection between each other, and, it becomes a bit of a fun thing to come along to the club and catch up with your friends, not from school or anywhere.
No, different group.
Yeah, so fantastic to see. Just pulling up a bit shy. It was a hard shot there, I think, for Mia to do too much with that.
Jaida just may have taken a weight off here, but...
Safe. Chicken bowl, is that a chicken one?
yeah, I've done plenty of those. Yeah, go nowhere near it. Great bowl, Riley, and got rewarded.
Yep.
So,
with that.
5-8. It's they're not going away, the young Dolphins.
Yeah, it's what you like to see. Just keep chipping one at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, 3-bowl pairs is it's quite a crucial game for your league. Just if you can get that pressure on early. We saw that bowl didn't really move. There wasn't too much change. It was a great shot, not just to be in the area, but really sat on top of that jack. So really important position, the lead in 3-bowl pairs.
Yes, we saw James in the first broadcast game this morning was on it. We lost count of how many touches he had, but he was there at the end of most ends and really set the heads up.
Yep.
And Lindsay, what's the format for the matches against New Zealand in the coming weeks?
That's a very interesting question. So it's a Ryder Cup style event. Yep. So I think back in my day, I should say, when I was playing for Australia, the Trans-Tasman was always fairly traditional. So day 1 was its own test, day 2 own test, day 3 own test. Whereas this time around, it's games amassed across all disciplines, and then so we got para, which is our men's para pairs, women's para pairs, and our vision impaired mixed pairs. So they play for their own kind of trophy as well.
Yep.
And then we got the men's open, the women's open, playing for their own trophies, and Australia A men and Australia A women that play for their trophies as well.
That's
so
terrific.
Over there at 99 Bowls Club. So they've got a lovely indoor facility. Sort of closed in, so not open like this, and then a grass green that they'll play some outside as well. So yeah, it's going to be a great tour, I think. Always have a great battle with the Kiwis, hotly contested. Obviously the race to get into a Commonwealth Games team, whatever that format looks like in a little over 12 months time, will be in the mind of some of them as well. But first point of call is always, we love beating the Kiwis, and then we love celebrating. We're very similar type personalities. Aussies and Kiwis love a good time, but fiercely competitive. So, yes, it will be hotly contested, but obviously go the Aussies.
Yes, absolutely. There's nothing like a good Kiwi kangaroo rivalry.
Yes, in the best sense, I think. Yeah.
Once you're off the green, I'm sure it's terrific fun.
It is, and so many of them come out and play in Australia now as well. So we, teammates one week and then play against them the next. So a lot of good friendships made over the years with that rivalry.
Rebekah's really lifted here. Put down 2 rippers there.
Yeah, great lead bowls again there from Beck.
So some work for young Jaida to do. Still giving some encouragement to Riley.
Yeah,
the spirit's been amazing.
I think she's like, what am I going to do here? I think, it looks like a backhand draw it off. Not knowing Jada's game all that well. I'm not sure there's any angles to play too much, but I'd be starting with trying to get a second shot and then work back from there. So at 8-5, you just want to try and stay in the game at this point.
Yeah, we've only had 13 shots in 11 ends of bowls, so it's been a very tight match. Mia's team, Rebekah and Mia, have looked like getting ahead. They've probably had the better of the heads, but Riley and Jaida, under pressure, have just been putting them in, and Jada's done it again here.
Coming in. This is a great start.
Yeah, very good. Just running through a little. Yeah, beautiful weight.
Beautiful. A bowl higher, she's sat the bowl or a little touch on the jack there, so it's a great starter for her first bowl.
And what would you be doing here, Lindsay, if you're in Mia's shoes?
I think I'm just slightly, just behind the jack on the backhand, maybe a foot or so. If you touch it a little bit, that's okay. I wouldn't be trying to get too close to that. It's pretty good setup at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, good experience there from Beck, just sort of giving her a guide, trying to stay out there. Just pulled up a little bit shy. I think you find that a lot as a young,
Yeah.
you don't want to be too
Don't wanna-
near it.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time. You stuff up. Even, I've been playing a long time and you're like, don't be narrow.
Oh, no.
Don't be heavy. It's coming in. It's coming in hot. And then, you stuff it up.
Yeah,
So,
that voice in your head starts talking to you.
yeah, it's a good thing to learn is don't tell yourself don't be narrow, don't be heavy, because then you are. So you're better going, just play it wide.
That's right.
Play it wide. If you're heavy that way, it's not a big deal.
I took the game up reasonably late. Came from a golfing background, and if there's water down the fairway, that's all you think about.
Same in bowls, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or I suppose any sport. Pretty good
solid.
effort.
Yeah,
Yep.
good bowl, Mia.
Like the weight on that one, much better. I want Jaida to try and play this third one somewhere in the middle. The
Just
line
needs to hurry.
Yeah, the line is pretty good again. Just going to run out of pace. That's a good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort.
So how do you feel like, are you any good at golf?
I used to be. I've been caddying actually overseas the last few years. So
Okay.
I've just turned a big 6-0, so
All right.
the old hills and humidity of Thailand
much?
and Southeast Asia are too much now. So I'm looking forward to getting more into my bowls this year.
Okay, so my question was going to be, is it easy to translate some of your ability in golf to bowls
It
at all?
is generally those that have been pretty good at golf do pick it up pretty quickly because it's very similar to putting with weight control.
Okay,
So they do tend to pick it up pretty quickly.
yeah.
I know we've got a young Jason Lanigan at our club now who's come from a great career in golf, amateur
Yep.
golf, and he's fired up and he's really gone through the ranks at our club and will be playing in the top grades pretty soon.
Oh, that's awesome.
So 2 shots there to Mia and Rebekah. They shoot out to a 5-10 lead now.
Yeah, a little bit of that breathing space they'll be happy with. But like we said earlier, they're not going to go away, Riley and Jaida. They're pretty determined looking characters.
They are. Mia probably the most experienced of the 4 on the green. Runner-up in the under-15 girls last year.
Okay, yeah.
And, of course, silver medalist yesterday in the 4s with 2 14-year-olds and 2 10-year-olds. So good.
Oh,
so good to
wasn't
see.
it? It's kind of, it's like, I don't know, watching, I find it really tough because you don't want anyone, like any of these young kids to have to experience a loss. But, it's part of sport.
Absolutely.
And the way that those guys, Riley Garrick's been around juniors, it feels like 20 years.
Yeah.
But the team he had so experienced and they played so well. So they were, young guys were always going to be up against it. But they give it every effort. They were so positive, never gave up, even, playing out as much bowls as they could. But yeah, it was so great to see. And these young ones, they're going to learn a lot from that, hopefully. And,
Absolutely.
they'll be better off from it next year round.
They'll certainly hang on to their copy of the live stream from the match because they had the great Kelvin Kirko in here commentating for most of the match.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I said to Kelvin yesterday, I'm like, geez, it feels like yesterday I was out there. And I think he was 5 or 6 years, actually maybe more, before me as a junior. So he made me feel a bit younger. I'm like, yeah. And then Kelsey Cottrell will come out and she's the other way, younger than me. I'm like, oh no, now I feel old again. But like I said, bowls, it just gives you so much more than just a sport. Like, so Kelvin now is still involved in our game, gives back, but has a wonderful career with BCIB, who do so much for bowls as well. Kelsey Cottrell working in marketing management role at this club. So many opportunities, and then gets to play sport at the highest level as well. So, so much support there for bowlers and, supporting their achievements at the highest level. But then... I don't know, there's so many good qualities about athletes that make them good employees, driven and goal, like they consider goal, they can work in a team, they can work on their own.
Yes.
They've got a lot of accountability. There's, so many qualities that translate to business.
Lindsay, yes. This looks to be a better one from Riley.
Yeah. On a nice angle
He likes
in.
it. He's on the march.
Hang around a bit, Riley,
Grab
for
it.
the jack. He's done it
Brilliant
again.
bowl. He's done it again. He's still got the
Give
poker
us a
face.
smile, Riley. I might have to yell out the window. I think he smiled last end when he sprayed through. So
Great attitude.
fantastic shot there. Yeah, we saw Beck have another couple of really nice bowls around it, but just one really good one there from Riley. That's all you need.
So they're not going away. 5 the difference, but Jaida and Riley are not going away. So Mia will be trying to play through this jack a little.
Yeah, I think when you're playing sectional play as well, every point is pretty crucial. Who knows what happens in the next round? Like, yes, one of these are going to have 2 wins, but, the pressure's on in round 3. So if you can keep that margin close, that's pretty key as well.
True. How often does the 2-game loser come up and knock off a 2-game winner in that last round? Great bowl from Mia Scurr.
Looks like the shot potentially from this angle, but not much indication there from Riley yet.
Not a bad line, needing another couple of metres of weight.
Oh, that's a better angle, Robbie. Now it looks like blue.
Yes, it didn't look like it from behind, did it?
No.
I think Alan Vidler would have backed the purple there. Robbie, you would have won more money.
Oh, is his eye being no good?
Alan's no good.
Oh, come on, Al.
Robbie never gets them wrong.
Yeah, I know that bit after all these years. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Alan
good.
was telling me yesterday how he won the pairs with Kelvin Kirko at Coast-Tweed many years ago, and Alan was telling me how well he bowled. Kelvin told him, actually, he said, I don't care if you put him in the ditch, just don't be short.
Get him out of the way. Yeah, that'd be about Kelvin's style. Okay, Jada's just pulled it a little bit tight here. Okay, Mia coming up to have a little look. Good to, good little tip. If you can't see the jack when it's hidden like that, it is handy. Up there we go. Bit of action from Riley. Good to come up and have a look and check out the angles.
Absolutely. She's shown great experience, and definitely yesterday with young Keegan at playing in 3rd position, she and Keegan had some great interaction about Keegan was keen for her to drive a bit. And Mia's just saying, no, just let me draw.
I think that's the hardest bit when you don't know your team all that well. We said earlier about being thrown together. Like, you calling the shot you think is the right one, but they might play a completely different game. And neither one of them is wrong or right. But at the end of the day, the one that's playing it probably needs to go with what they think.
Yes.
Keegan, he's pretty animated little character. He kind of...
I don't think you can't wait to get on against Bester in a game of singles, I reckon.
Is that as he put down the challenge? Come on, Bester. It's a good effort. Just shy a little bit of weight there, but...
So, Jaida holding. Nice grass.
All right, just wheeling it in a bit. Just needs to turn. Oh, just that touch extra weight. It hangs off a little bit on that angle. Really good effort there from Jaida.
I think Riley did well to get his foot out of the way there.
Well, he's wanting the measure. It's good to see. Get down and don't just look at it. Oops.
Yep, 1 to Team Dolphin. So... hanging in there, 6-10.
So it was the blue. Is that?
Yes, was the blue.
On that with angles. Thanks, Robbie.
Yeah, Alan Vidler would have got that wrong.
All right, it's pretty exciting for the Div with.
And how are the Tweed Ospreys looking for Premier League?
Yeah, really good.
Corey Wedlock coming
Corey and Gary again. They're, fantastic players, but even better around the club. They're such good guys to have alongside you and bring a lot of energy. I will miss that site. We have a lot of laughs and good times out there, but I'm sure they'll be fine. You got Kelvin there who loves a bit of banter as well and Turls. So we've got a really good crew. Chloe and Kira, and we got some really good crew. I'm not sure Lukey Jones might be with us again. A lot of depth there, but a lot of belief as well. So
I must say, we at the Dolphins, we look forward to playing Tweed. We get on well with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, we do actually. We've always had some good battles. I think we played each other first up last year round.
Yeah, I think we're last this time. But
Yeah, so that'll be good. Finish with a bang. But yeah, I think the Osprey, we're always just about, we love having a good time, fiercely competitive, but it is what it is at the end of the day, and just want to give it all we can and do the best for the shirt we're in and the members that support us.
Absolutely.
So hopefully they might win it now. I'm not in the team. So I'll be sad then.
Keep getting close.
Yeah, so close. I think we bowed out in the first playoff round in finals last year by one shot down to the umpire's measure. So that still works. Might motivate them this time round.
We've picked up some good players, so I think we'll be competitive this year in both the top grade and the Resis.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? The depth of getting all the way down.
We've got a lot of depth this year. So.
Yeah, it's good to see a lot of good energy around Premier League time because there's the whole green full of your own club.
Yes.
A lot of support across the rinks.
Yeah, whether you're in the top grade or the Resis, it's one green full of your shirts, and
love
we've got great spirit up there.
Fantastic. We've got Billy Bob back again.
Yeah.
He's come back home. He
has.
Had a short stint there with BQ and helped us to success. Obviously, we won gold at the Australian sides with him as our state coach, and now he's done his job and left.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know. I think just a bit too much travel involved for that in that job for Bill, but he's a great asset for our club, and it's wonderful to have him back.
Yeah, he's a great influence to have around.
Billy Cornell's.
We see another good end here from Beck. Very consistent. She's led very strongly here for Mia. A bit of work to do for Jaida. Probably looking at having to come on a forehand in this direction now.
We've got Battle of the Giants next door, 12-9. They're having a great match.
Yeah, there's another giant match, like two rinks over, little Jay Globert's little boy. I think he's 9 or 10. It's 11-10 over there.
Yeah, heaps of little Broadbeach juniors are next to us here.
I was saying that to Lurch yesterday, that Levi, he's never going to be able to get away from the fact he's your son because he's a carbon copy, and same now with Jay's little boy Jet. He's exactly like a mini Jay.
Oh, no, that's amazing. Yeah, the characteristics even.
Yeah,
playing
mannerisms.
against Levi. Look.
Oh, it's a spin out. Like I said, it like boggles your mind. I'm like, is this you, Lurchy, from like 35 years ago? What?
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, it's very cool. Lots of support there for Mia from Beck.
Okay, still room for Jaida on the forehand draw.
Yeah, it's a short little end. Just needs to come in nicely, find a path.
Oh,
might have taken a bit of the pain out.
Yes.
Could be third shot.
Yeah, it appears to be.
It was actually nicely weighted there. I think we were talking about Alan getting out the way of Calvin, but yeah, when you're a skip, if your lead bowls or there's a lot of short ones in the way, it's quite a challenge. So there's not an easy angle in there for Jaida, but might have to play with a little bit more aggression now.
Yeah.
No, or we're coming round. Okay.
Having a good look, but Riley giving her a confident call.
Yeah. Riley will be happy with himself if she can get this. Just needs to get in there now.
What a bowl from young Jaida.
Oh, what a great effort. That's just the one.
Second shot. Oh, no. Might have rolled on a little too much. Good effort, but.
Now we see another nice angle coming in. Just in the pace now. Looks pretty good. It's a lovely bowl. Great reply. You see those last bowl free kicks, you really want to make them count just to, open up that gap a little bit further again.
That's right. That can certainly makes the difference at the end.
Pretty good end from Jaida there. She was definitely had her back up against it. Yeah, it looks like a 3.
3. A shot out to a 6-13.
Hurts a little bit. They were hanging around there just dropping ones, but when you start dropping those multiples, it gets a little bit more challenging.
Yes, both Rebekah and Mia lifted there, and although Riley and Jade had some good bowls, just a little just a couple of feet out of shot And what sort of green speed will they play on the outdoor green in New Zealand there?
Ooh, generally, it's pretty speedy.
Yeah.
New Zealand very similar to our conditions most of the time. Their greens generally run beautifully, like at 16, 17, sometimes plus. The last time I was at Nainai was 2018, I think it was. So I'm not sure how different it is now. And it's so subject to weather, I think, as well. So windy Wellington, it could be anything over there. But the indoor surface is really nice. The facility they've got there.
Like a carpet like here?
I think so. Yeah, you're testing me now.
No.
That was pre my second child. I think I've lost some brain cells.
Oh, right,
Fully enclosed, Robbie's our Kiwi delegate.
Yes.
But it's a wonderful facility there. It was pretty cold. We were there in February that year and it was absolutely freezing. Colder inside. I think they called it the ice box. Colder inside than it was outside, actually. It was all cement walls, so it was like the cold stayed in. But yeah, the heat we've had here this week, I wouldn't mind a bit of cool.
No, we're certainly in the peak of our humid season.
Great starter there from Riley. He seems to like coming this direction.
He does.
A little bit better. He seems to be getting one or two roundabout in this way.
Yeah, Robbie's just bringing up an interesting point there that the direction of play now is your vision is a wall and a fence protecting the car park, so your depth perception is probably a little easier to pick up than coming up against back to the clubhouse with glass and people.
Yeah, and deeper as well, isn't it? Like behind. So. Yep. That's very good, Robbie. We're getting some lessons here. Is it psychology lesson or what do you call that? Bit of psychology?
Some insights from the great man.
Very true. We've got a pretty good bowl here from Riley. Just a little bit short, but pretty good starters there.
Yes.
He's done his job holding the shot on the crossover.
He has. Mia has some work to do. Rebekah from the Burnett Bowls Club up at Bundaberg. They've got a big contingent down here too at these championships.
Yeah, we were up in Bundy last year and they've got, fantastic junior programs up that way. Des Kemp does a really good job up there as well. So Beck there just trying to get some breeze maybe. It's very warm, very still.
Yeah, I know.
Very humid.
Those that played on the outdoor green this morning came in looking a bit hot and bothered. Yeah,
I was out there watching young Levi and Nate Keepy, and I said I watched two ends. I'm like, I'm gonna go down here, guys, and check out the young talent.
Yes,
very warm out there, but they're rotating through.
Yes, they'll play a game on each green today.
Yeah, love that. So everyone can experience it.
Yep.
Yeah, the grass is running beautifully up there. It's only just come back in, but it's got a nice pace, nice turn on it.
Lovely. Jaida just missing a grass line there.
Do we know if Beck and Mia have played much together before or not? They seem to communicate quite well, and they're combining really well as a pair.
I do not know that.
Don't know too much about that.
They may have played triples together.
Okay, yeah. It's such an important part of pairs is being able to have that communication really strongly with your partner. You can advise them and guide them based on what they like in terms of communication style. Very important. Sometimes underestimated.
Yep. Do the selectors at like state and national level consider those things as well? Yeah,
huge. I think because at that level, ability is very similar. Yes. Like, there's so much talent. Everyone's such good players that you need to be compatible. You need to be open to communicate well. You need to understand each other, know yourself. There's so much more that goes into it at that level because so little separates ability.
Yeah.
And when things are getting tough, that's when you really, notice that.
Yes.
That partnership and that support of each other come to fruition. I think it's all easy when things are going well on the green and everyone's happy, but when things are tough and your back's against it, that's when you need something a little bit deeper. The speed's okay. Is she going to get it? Oh, she's just a bit stiff to get the wrong edge, but just pulled the line a little bit tight. We might see a multiple coming up here for Riley and Jaida.
At the right time. Tim and Amy Blackley have just chimed in and said that, Beck and Mia do play together in competitions.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks for that.
It's a good bowl here from Jaida.
Just needs to hang about for 3. Or they drop a 3 and they grab a 3 back. I love it.
Oh, good fight back.
Very good. Great end there from the team. Again, set up by Riley. He had some good bowls in there to start with. So
with 3 ends to go for the difference. It's still game on.
45 minutes to go on the timer as well, so they probably should get the ends in pretty sweetly, you would imagine.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's run over time yet, which is good to see. There's not a lot of mucking around on the mat. The odd walk up to the head, which is fine and which should be done, but they're all been coached pretty well in terms of let's get on with it.
Yeah, and getting down to measure. You often see it at junior level. Everyone stands around for a bit and has a look for a bit, and then they're not sure for a bit, and then they might measure.
So check with the fingers for 30 seconds, then it is close.
So it's good. Riley and Beck, pretty quick to get down to measure, which is nice for us watching.
Yes.
But also, they've been taught that measure never lies, which is very true. Lovely start there from Riley. Nice line and just a couple of feet behind the jack. Perfect opener when you're leading up, especially when he's struggled a little bit in this direction. See Beck coming in on a backhand here, just a little bit shy of weight.
Opportunity for Riley to put a bit of pressure on Rebekah here. Might be a little wide, that one.
There he's wheeling it back in, but just not going to quite work out there. Needed a big gust of wind or something that's not about.
No.
Beck just checking, where's that bowl? Can I get under? Should I be around it? She'll get some guidance here from Mia.
Mia indicates around it.
Yeah, again, talking about that communication, just getting some guidance but reassurance. This is where you should be.
The golf is similar to bowls in that aspect where you've really got to try and visualise what shot you're trying to play.
You got any tips for people that struggle with visualisation? Like so many people have tried to help me over my career with visualising, and I really struggle with it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know Jason Day, who's former #1 in the world. He closes his eyes.
Okay.
Before he plays his shot on many occasions.
Okay. I might be out there on the green one day. I'll be like, hey, here we go. Close my eyes and then deliver.
Make sure you're pointing in the right direction.
And open them before I let it go. Is that the key?
I would recommend that. Rebekah following this down.
Yeah. I love this energy from Beck. I haven't seen her play before, but getting up and behind it and keen to get up and see how it finishes. Might have given it a little bit of an extra push with that follow off the mat though, but a back bowl is never wasted.
No.
We spoke earlier, so Mia, she generally prefers a draw to a run shot.
Yeah, she does. Some of her draw shots yesterday when she was, at one stage she was 8 down and drew the shot. Yes,
I have heard the shot of the tournament so far.
Yeah, but on many occasions she drew to cut down from 4s to 3 to 1s and things.
It's such a foundational skill to have in your bowls career. If you can draw yourself out of trouble, goes a long way. They drive for show and draw for dough.
That's right. Often 1 down is not a bad score on an end. If you're in trouble.
That's true.
Good weight there from Jaida and getting rewarded.
Good guidance here from Beck, just standing jack high and giving some visual guidance for Mia.
Don't know if she sent it.
Bit of a waste of a really good line there, but she only probably needs a metre or so on that journey.
Jaida will need the gap on this line.
She's going to... Oh, she nearly worked off the front one there. Again, really nice weight. Just has to send it out a touch. I think this forehand in this direction is a little bit finicky. You know, you get out there past that white line and you get punished from being too wide. So, yeah, just got to find that path, nice path, just under that blue one.
Exactly. You need it to get back there, but it is a bit finicky, that line. It does stay out. A little heavy here. Also an opportunity here for the Dolphins.
Okay. Really important. Yep, that's it. Riley, just directing. Just get in here. Got a wider line.
Needs to get under that blue, and it's going to be close if it does.
Pretty good. She's played it really well.
Good draw bowl.
That's a great shot. The
Wow.
pressure is on here, Mia.
Yeah.
We need another one of those good draw shots. Oh, she's going to come up and have a look. Take a few breaths.
Yes. That's an important bowl. It's been a good comeback from the Dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably the first end we've seen Beck not have a one or two sort of around the area. So, the Dolphins have really applied the pressure by having that opportunity. We got Mia changing hands now. Draw the shot on the forehand.
Could well be 4 at the moment.
She's
Doesn't want to run into traffic.
don't know if she's up and about as she sent it.
Oh, she's going to cut a few out.
Yep. 3, is it? 4? 3 or
Looks to
4?
be 4.
Yeah, it's a little bit stiff there. Mia, she was only probably a foot out of maybe getting second or third shot. So there we have it. I think it's a really crucial 4 at a crazy time of the game.
Picked up 7 shots in the last 2 ends.
It's exciting for those tuning in.
It is.
You always, whether you're not on, if you're not supporting one particular side, you just want to, see it come right down to the wire.
And just to reiterate that both teams won their first match, so the winner of this game will go through, we think, to the post-sectionals. Game on. 2-end shootout.
Here we go. It's what we want to see. All right. This is the direction that Riley's been favouring.
He's really lifted the last
He has.
3 or 4 ends.
He definitely has. We talked about the importance of that lead, applying the pressure and setting up the skip. It's definitely paid dividends these last couple of ends.
Beck just missed her weight there. So interesting to see if Riley sticks on that forehand here. No.
Switching up. That's cool. He
Yeah.
was pretty quick to do so as well.
Yeah.
He's like, no, give that away. Let's have a go down here.
I like to see that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of players like their lead to stick to one side, but why run into traffic?
Especially when you can do this.
Yep.
It's a great shot there from
Wow.
Riley.
We've got quite a few Paradise Point supporters down here today. They'll be on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, it's great to see. Getting behind their young club mates. Just pulled it a little bit there from Beck. Just needs to take her time a bit. Feels a little,
look a bit rushed on the mat.
bit rushed, a bit stressed. Just needs to get back to what she was doing earlier.
Now, we haven't seen this before.
I like it.
Riley's
Go,
after
Riley.
it.
Oh no. Get up, Riley. Hurry.
She get in there.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, pretty good set
Very
of bowls
good.
from Riley.
Yep.
It's the least experienced bowler on the ring.
Yep, Beck was going to come have a look, but I'm not sure she can, so she's back to it. That's okay. Take your time, Beck. That's it. Good direction there from Mia. Okay, we look.
He's after it
Gonna
too, but
hold up a
I don't know
bit.
if she's here.
Just needs to hang on a bit. Try and sneak in there.
Still might be 3 down.
Yeah, Mia's got some work to do.
She certainly does. She's cool as a cucumber yesterday.
Yeah.
But she hasn't been under this pressure before, from what we've seen on the live stream.
I think if that was me, I'd be out there going, "You've done this before. Like
Yes.
you can do this. Back yourself. You can draw that. Just keep, giving them that positive energy and getting them to talk to, their own mental talk, like not thinking, oh no. You want them to be thinking, I can do this.
Do you think, is that where good technique comes into play?
100%, yep. Because at this point in time, your
Trust
energy
it.
might be going, your heart rate's up a bit, so you need to trust the work you put in. Your technique, because things, like poor technique, everything could go wrong anyway. But you want to just rely on, getting it away smoothly with the right weight and right line is key.
Yeah,
and then just backing yourself.
Yes.
Ideally, if she can do it with her first one, that would be very helpful right now.
Absolutely. Big bowl here.
Big bowl, this first one. If she can't get on it, she wants to be on either a good line or have the right weight, so you only have to fix up the other half of your shot.
The line looks good. The weight looks good too.
This is a great shot here from Mia. She's done it.
Done
That
it
is
again.
fantastic.
The ultimate ripper.
Great job.
Wow.
And that's when you can just take a big, deep breath.
Incredible.
She's up on the bench having a chat to the coach.
Yeah. Rebecca's had a big, deep breath there too, I think.
Yeah.
Good reply here from Jaida. Just running around it.
Couldn't see it.
Great
Great effort. Really good weight. She had a chance there to pop the purple out or get it onto the jack and head it back to Riley's bowl.
Now, what do we do here, Lindsay?
Key is be wide.
Be wide.
Play good line, actually. That's what you want to think. Just play good line, then the weight is irrelevant. The last thing you want to do is play their shot for them, which is, trying to pop that bowl. So, you play good line, or you say yourself, same again. She's just played an absolute clanger. So you just want to try and get another one roundabout.
Beautiful grasp, just a little light on.
Again, we saw that earlier. Like, you just don't want to get too close and stop it up.
Doesn't want to come out of your fingers, does it?
We talked about, that heart rate, that stress. It does a lot to you. So you don't want to accidentally give it an extra shove and do the wrong thing. But here we go.
Positive shot here from young Jaida. Not
Needs
far
to
off.
hold on a bit, Jaida. Hold a touch.
Oh, what an
fantastic effort. Oh, she's got to be happy with that. Two
Brilliant.
really good bowls.
Wow. What a great attempt there from young Jaida Porter.
It's been a fantastic end, actually. With second last end, a lot happening. Great league bowls from Riley and some great shot play by Mia under pressure, and just Jaida just missing by a bowl. But got to be happy with those efforts. It's nicely weighted in now.
Trying to get there. No.
Just a bit tentative, which you can understand at this point in the game. But she's played a great first bowl there under all sorts of pressure. 13 all on the scoreboard. Massive save from Mia.
Wow. So won the difference last end. And a draw is a draw. So sectional play, it's going to be all.
Yeah. They'd both, like, if I'm down, I'm like, a draw will be okay. If I'm up, I'm like, no, I want to win.
Yeah.
So draw will make it interesting for the last round. Then you start worrying. When you're playing your last round, you're like, okay, what are they winning by?
Yes.
What do we need? Instead of just playing the game,
I know.
Oh,
Get the
your
scoreboard
mind.
in your head.
It's too much going on.
You've just got to win your game first.
Yes. The score takes care of itself, and you can't control what the other team are doing.
Exactly right.
But you might tell your mind that, like, being a human, it's frustrating sometimes.
Okay,
All right.
Now,
I think Mia will be just being like, Bet, come on, come back to me. Just give me one good bowl this end she needs.
now Riley's played his forehand most of the time coming back this way, but he's with that
changing it.
bowl in the way, he's changed up.
Well, in the pace, it's not a bad angle coming
I don't think he
in.
minds it.
This is not a bad angle coming in. Nice first one there from Riley. Really good.
The Dolphins fans.
Yeah, they're up and
Going up,
about.
I must say, if you are nearby, try and get down to Club
Yes.
Helensvale. The atmosphere down here is just incredible.
So good. And there's nothing, I mean, watching live stream is great, but there's nothing like being here and seeing all the other little things going on at the same time as not just the bowls, you know, that you're watching on the ring.
That's right.
A little bit higher, a little bit different to his first one.
Yes, moving that out a bit too wide.
Just going to sneak back on bounds. Yep.
Yep.
Is the chalk line do we know on here about?
Yeah,
or?
it's
yeah,
about,
okay.
about
So that gives
there.
us a good visual
Yes.
for those at home. That chalk line is kind of the boundary of the rink. Mia's chasing.
Yeah.
Beck's chasing.
Beck's been a little short and tight most of the day.
She's mad at herself.
Yeah.
Oh, keep coming back. There's another bowl coming.
To see some of the body language is incredible.
Yeah. Riley's not fussed. He's like, I'll just put another one in.
Poker face here.
Here he
like
goes.
it on the trot.
Riley. Nicely in, mate.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
That's two pretty good bowls there from Riley. He's done a pretty good job.
Wonderful.
You know, he's holding a couple. They're in good spots.
Coach is up on her feet now.
Yep. I think the heart rate's going there for the coach.
Yeah, Audrey's going for a quick
Just relax,
whiskey.
Talking to the other coach now. Oh, it's good to see. You know, they're so invested as well. I love seeing it, you know, when you're just volunteering your time and getting out there, but you just get so invested in the young kids or anyone you coach, really. You just want the best for them, you know.
And there's nothing you can do about it. You've just got to let them do this
That's
stuff.
right, yeah. Here we go. We've got Mia on the forehand. She had a pretty good line in this direction 2 ends ago. It was just a bit shy on weight, so needs another big bowl here. This is why the skips are on the big bucks, they say.
Right.
She's had a bit of work to do these last couple of ends. Just wanting
short.
a touch of both, yep.
Jada staying on that backhand that Riley played.
Just needs to miss that last one there of Mia's, if she can.
She is
Riley
around
wanting it to stop.
Oh, their little hearts to be beating now.
Yep. I think I'm nervous for
Yes,
you.
all right.
Sweaty palms. Okay. Here we go, Mia. Another couple of feet, a little bit higher. She's on the trot.
Yeah,
it's
she
a good
likes
line.
it.
Pretty well weighted here.
She's done
This
it
is another
again.
fantastic shot from Mia. She
Wow.
she has earned this win if they can get this
Certainly
over the
has.
line. 2 amazing skip bowls on the last 2 ends.
Jada now playing a tighter line, trying to run into the kitty.
It's a good effort. Just under, maybe a little bit shy with those back ones. I think that Mia is not only is she playing, she's played some good bowls, but she's played it perfect, almost like right on top of the jack, just behind it. You know, you can't really see much of a trail shot. It almost needs to be quite aggressive. And I'm not sure we've seen that much from Jada at all this game. So
I don't know if the juniors practice their weighted shots a lot. I mean, they're all encouraged to draw and draw, draw.
yeah.
Now, some thinking for me to do here because the Team Jada has the back.
Is there a
and
respot,
the
sorry,
side.
or dead
No,
is dead?
dead end
Dead
is
is
a dead
dead.
end.
Okay. I feel like if they're going to play bigger weight, it's probably going to kill. If I'm Mia here, I'm thinking another bowl, a second shot, you know, beating that maroon bowl we can see top of screen. If she can get just inside that, that way, you know, if Jada rips out the purple, she's not going to lose a game.
No.
So ideally, you're trying to get a second shot but not make a big target.
Yeah.
Which is easier said than done.
Yeah, you'd like a little gap to be there, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Are we going to see Riley's wide bowl come into play?
You never know. I'd love to see Jada come up and have a look at this. Cause,
she seemed to be on the mat a bit quick last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Just needs to take her time. It's a big moment in the game. Okay. The body language is saying slow down and turn in. Weight's not too bad. Coach is invested. She's she's right behind the angle. Robbie's just going to give her a bit of a
Coaches are nervous too.
Yep. She's invested. That's okay. We'll let her off. It's a pretty big moment. She's trying to help her young proteges out there.
Yeah. So is it only one, you reckon, Robbie, or two? Is that the last bowl
purple
of
one's
Mia's?
jack high, isn't it? But it doesn't, on that angle, doesn't look closer than maroon, but it'd at least be third shot, you'd think, which is is pretty good value as well.
Yeah, Robbie thinks it's only one, so
measure for second.
So Jaida down, picks up a bowl now, and it's a small target, but here she goes. Has she the weight for that line?
Oh, I don't think she likes it. Riley's still watching for us.
Not quite.
That's a good attempt.
Great effort. What a match.
Oh, fantastic. Some amazing bowls there. The last quarter of that game. Mia, take your hat off to you, mate. Your team. If I'm leading, I'm like, boss, I'll give you whatever you want. That was amazing.
Two cracking bowls.
Yeah, fantastic game. And such a good fight back from Riley and Jaida there as well. And in sectional play, you want to keep it close. If you can't win the game, losing by just one or maybe two is really important.
Great effort. Mia looks like she's been through the ringer there. She's just stressed out. But, under pressure, some quality bowls there. She's two brilliant draw shots. And the fight back from Riley and Jaida, just amazing.
Yeah, so good. And Riley, he's a huge influence in that fight back as well. He really sort of reined it in a bit and put some bowls in good areas for Jaida. And Jaida, complemented that and they scored some multiples, which kept him in the game.
Yes. Yep, wonderful. As you said before, Lindsay, the game's in good hands with our juniors.
100%, yep, exactly. It's what you want to see. You got a bit of fighting quality, a lot of positive energy, some amazing quality bowls as well. But, great to see these kids. And if you can get out and support them, come down to Club Helensvale. It's just amazing to see and great for our sport.
Lindsay, it's been absolutely wonderful having you here. Hope you can spare some time later in the week, but thank you for joining us here.
No worries at all. It's been a pleasure.
And certainly best of luck with the Jackaroos squad over in New Zealand for the Trans-Tasman.
Thank you. That'll be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Still plenty of games going on here, folks. We've got... the game adjacent is still going on, same section as that Mia and Jaida are in, but that won't have any impact on that ladder at the moment. It appears that young Rebekah and Mia will go through if they win their last game. These are 2025 Bowls Queensland Junior State Championships, proudly brought to you by Drake's Pride and the BCIB Insurance Brokers, our major supporters. We'd like to thank them very much for their support. We'd like to thank the host clubs, Club Helensvale and Club Robina, for making their facilities available for these junior championships. We'd like to thank the Bowls Queensland Match Committee, markers, umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff and bistro staff for their tireless efforts in making this event run smoothly. This live stream by the Bowls Gold Coast Tweed media team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland. Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. We'll be back in approximately half an hour for the final section round of the Junior Championships. See you soon.